Hey, Cap, let's see what's coming up for you guys in the middle of October. Well, from the mid-October down, okay? So let's see. This is your mid-month reading. What's coming up for Cap? Ooh. All right. Ooh, okay. The ones that fell paid off, Cap. Let's see. What's coming up for Cap mid-October? What's coming up for Capricorn? Capricorn. 2 aces already. This is already a really good reading. Lucky you. All right. Okay. 6 of Wands. So overall energy starts off with the 6 of Wands, followed by the 7 and the 8 of Cups. So this could be a big issue when it comes to, there's obviously some sort of partnership in your life that is bringing you a lot of excitement, a lot of clarity, but also a lot of anxiety. And thing is, this could be something that you feel really good about. Now, this is going to go either way, right? This could be something you feel really good about, but that you have to fight off and walk away. Or another story is this could be something really good or something you feel so good about that you fight off everything else and walk away from everything that's like keeping you, because 8 is before the 9, right? Everything that's keeping you away from this. So I'm going to scoot these over so that we can see the main energy. All right, let's get some clarity here. Well, actually, let's look at the rest of the reading first. All right, so 2 of Cups. I love this energy because this, especially in this deck, the caduceus here, I don't even know if I'm saying it correctly. This indicates a very healing type of love. So you're going to be in a connection that feels very healing to you. And then we've also got the Ace of Wands right next to it. This connection that's very passionate. It's very, now this doesn't have to be love. For some of you, this could be a career, right? This could be connecting to something that makes you feel really good and, brings you emotional fulfillment. Doesn't have to be love, but I'm going to interpret it that way because that's what I see. So you're going to feel a lot of passion for whatever this is, a lot of intensity, a lot of drive. Now, 8 of Swords here indicates that there's something in your life. That's how I would interpret this, because there's no other reason why you would not go after something that makes you feel this way. So there must be something in your life that holds you back with the 8 of Swords. Now, this could be a belief system. Maybe this person is from a different culture. This could be a very shallow thing, honestly, because it's a mind, right? So this could be just the fact that this person looks different than what you imagined your soulmate would, or whatever it is that this is, looks very different from what you imagined it would be. Ultimately, you're basically creating obstacles that don't need to exist, because 8 of Swords does not need to exist. They're swords. It's not reality. She can free herself at any moment. She's not actually trapped, but she wants to feel trapped. So you want to feel trapped, Cap? Go ahead. But you also know exactly what you're doing. You have the Ace of Swords here. So this is, you're telling yourself, no, I can't because of this. I can't because of that. I can't do this. I can't. And yet the universe is like, bitch, yes, you can. Stop lying. But you are creating 9 of Swords with the 8 and the Ace. You are creating the illusion that you can't. So you're putting a lot of anxiety onto yourself. You're probably struggling to sleep. You're struggling to perform your basic life duties because you're putting yourself inside of this, like cornering yourself. I don't know why you're cornering yourself, but that's what it feels like for you. 9 of Cups, though, it's like you bounce back into this place of like deep emotional fulfillment. And like I said, there's so much passion and there's so much going on. The only thing that isn't happening here is Pentacles, which means there's no physical movement. So you can feel, if this is a relationship, you feel a lot for this person, and you're not moving in any specific direction towards them or they towards you. The emotional connection is there. The passion is there. The intellectual connection is there. The emotional fulfillment is there. And then we also have the sign of Libra here, which is just the Justice card. There's also this equal give and take here. There's a lot of, like, you give each other a lot of attention, but nothing happens. So this is very weird for Capricorn because it's not what I expect when I see a Capricorn read. But let's see. Let's look at the Six of Wands. Clarify Six of Wands. All right. See, what did I say? Did I not say you are creating anxiety for yourself, right? And here we have it. Shows up almost like a specter in your room. Wow. With the Devil. And there you are, Cap. So you know what the Devil makes me... Wow, Empress energy. Okay. You know what the Devil makes me think? It is Capricorn, but it's also very... it indicates that you are... It's Saturnian to me, right? That's what I was trying to say. It indicates that you are holding on to something that should have been released a while ago. But with the Eight of Swords, there's something about releasing whatever it is. Like I said, it could be a belief system, a mentality, a preconceived notion about this. Whatever it is, you're holding on to it because you believe that that's what you need to do. But it's driving you crazy. That itself should be an indication that whatever you're holding on to is creating an internal battle within you. Like, you know where you belong. So let's say that this is, let's take it out of romance, because not everybody's having a romantic connection. Let's say that this is a school, right? Let's say this is a school. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I'm getting that image probably because I'm seeing this here. Let's say you got a scholarship for a school, one, right? And you went to that one, you signed up, you started making friends, you put roots down in that school. But you visited another school where you feel this level of passion. I mean, look at the difference between this building and this building. You feel this level of passion and clarity and emotional fulfillment, and you're like, wow. But, and look at this, you fell in love with that school. But to join this school, you'd have to pay. And to join this school, you're on a scholarship. So you want this, you really, really want this, but it seems practical to you to stay here, even if you're driving yourself crazy. But I think, see, here's the thing. I think you might still have the money for this. It's not that you don't have the money, because I don't see any hardship here. It's just the fact that you're like, but who would throw away a scholarship? I literally got a scholarship here. Who would throw that away? I can't. That would just, people would call me crazy. So you basically, that's the problem here. You're worrying too much about what people would say about you if you walked away from this and went towards this. Because then you're like, and what if I fail? Do you know I would become a laughing stock? Like, you're going down the worst case scenario lane. And yeah. Good luck driving yourself crazy, because that's what you're doing. Yep. Because guess what? Right now, I feel like the reason this is so tempting is because the teachers are inviting you to come visit. I don't know if you can see it with the light reflecting. There's that school. The difference in the buildings behind them. So the teachers over here, yes, the teachers here, you know, you have a good bond with them, but the teachers over here are telling you you're already, you know, such a great prospect for their school. They would love to have you. They have a spot. They have an opening right now for maybe a student assistant of some sort. You would fit perfectly, but Ace of Wands indicates that's not going to be open forever. And I think you know this, which is what's kind of driving you crazy, because it's like time running out. You feel like you have to make a decision one way or the other. You're either going to reject or accept. You can't keep it in limbo, because even if you never accept, or even if you never reject it, that's still not an acceptance. So they would close the position. Let's look at the Two of Cups. Clarify Two of Cups. But you do feel, with the Two of Cups, you feel like this is the perfect place for me, though. Look at that. Again, Ace of Swords. The Sun card. I cannot. Wow. King of Wands. Damn. And the Hierophant. Okay. Okay. This makes more sense. So I'm going to go back to the school analogy, because if it is a romance, you will automatically shift it there. You already know what I'm talking about. But I'm trying to, this is following the storyline of the school. So I'm going to go down that route. Okay. So, because there's a student too, you'd have to learn. It's almost like here, wherever this is a very basic school, right? It's a very basic school. So you already stand out. You're the leader. You're the head honcho over here. Over here, you'd be a beginner. You would have to be learning a completely new set of maybe skills. So this would be almost like a hit to your ego, even though later on it would pay off. Whereas this fills your ego now, but later on it's gonna leave you unhappy. So it's kind of like, you know? So we've got two aces here. And you know what I say about aces, those who have followed me long enough, when the ace is pointed downward, the sword is pointed downward, this is you having internal knowledge of it. So it came out to clarify this, which means you already know that this school that you want to go to is the perfect match for you. You already know this. But then later on, we have the Ace of Swords over here pointed upward, which means you're going to communicate it at some point. So this is really what's the war within you. The Five of Wands, this is the war. Are you going to be the head honcho? So basically, what's that saying? The biggest fish in a small pond. This is what this is. Are you going to stay as the biggest fish? I can't talk now. Biggest fish in a small pond? Or are you going to cross into the ocean and let yourself grow in size? Because yes, you might be the biggest fish in a small pond, but you're also not going to grow. You're just going to stay. Pond is not running water. Whereas over here, you would be in the ocean where you can grow, but you'd be a small fish compared to the rest. So that's kind of like, So that's the issue. You really want this. You know you want this. The Sun card, Nine of Cups, this makes you so fucking happy. I don't think people realize just how happy of a card the Sun card is. But I'm gonna give you an analogy. Some time ago, years ago, I moved to Seattle, Washington. And that city rarely has sunshine. And I didn't realize just how used to sunshine I am until you're in a city that rarely has sunshine. And then I got depressed. I was like, damn, like a flower without the sun. I was like, this is killing me. So that's how you feel. And you're showing up with the King of Wands. It puts a lot of passion in you to do this. Now, one more thing with the Hierophant here. This is Taurus energy. By the way, we have Leo energy here as well. I feel like there's another layer to this. The Hierophant is about doing the right thing, right? But what we perceive as the right thing and what somebody else perceives as the right thing is the problem. So it could be that this school over here, your entire family went to this school. And it's tradition to go to this school. And maybe you're learning to be, I don't know, an artist, but you have the build of a football team for the football team, right? So you're captain of the football team. Their artist program is very small, whereas this one, that's what they're specialized in. And so you're like, here I have my family's approval. I am, like I said, the biggest fish in this pond. Whereas over here, I'd be a little buddy, I'd be a little nobody, little buddy. And I'd be betraying my family is the way you see it. I don't know that would be a betrayal. I think it's kind of like choosing between betraying yourself and betraying someone else or other people who are counting on you. So I know, Capricorn, that you have this tendency to take on other people's responsibilities and burdens, but that's honestly, I'm not going to say either way because I don't want to tell you what to do and then it backfire and you come at me. So all I'm going to say is I'm just going to help you clarify the dilemma because this is what's going on, right? Big fish in a small pond, small fish in the ocean. Let's look at the Ace of Wands here. Clarify Ace of Wands. Eight of Wands, Page of Swords, and Death card. Okay. I love how the same card comes out. The same card. Because you're almost afraid to express... Ooh. The fear of failure is really strong here. It's almost like whatever this school is, it's so big. It's so well known that you're in this energy of like, okay, I love this school, right? I'm fascinated by it. I can't stop learning more about this school. Every time I dig deeper, there's more layers of how, amazing this school is. But what if I fail? Like, because I feel like this school has a small percentage of success. Only very few succeed. And you have this fear of like, but what if I fail? Wouldn't it be better to stay here where I know there's success than to go somewhere where I may fail? I don't know, Cap. Is it? Only you know. So with the Ace of Wands, whatever this, if I could pick it up, whatever this school is, and I'm going to keep calling it a school because, I'm on this story now, you can't stop me. It is so exciting to you. It's like it fuels you. Every time you think of this school, a fire lights up within you of what you could accomplish if you went to this school. But I think you're forming friends there. You're forming ties. We have 8 wands here. There's a lot of communication with people from this place or this location. You also watch, like, let's say they have channels, right? And radio stations of what they, do in the school. This card, I swear. You're watching their channel. You're listening to their radio. You are reading their newsletter. You're mentally involving yourself in the world of this school, but your grades are here. But this is the mind block. The what if I fail? What if it doesn't pay off? Even though you know that this would be a completely new life. This would change your life completely. And it's also scary because Cap doesn't like change, right? Cap likes holding on to things sometimes. So it's really exciting. It's really thrilling. And at the same time, it's terrifying. Oh, see, I have an Aries North Node, so I'm the bad one. I'm like the worst person to come to about or see a reading like this because Aries North Node, I'm always going to encourage you to take a leap of faith. I mean, you'll never know until you try it, right? And I don't believe in failure, so let's look at the Eight of Swords. Clarify Eight of Swords. I love how they're coming out 3 at a time. Ooh, child. Okay. So we have air energy here. This could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Virgo energy here. We have Gemini, Cancerian. So I feel like there's somebody around you advising you. This could be a mother. This could be an aunt. This could be an older sister. But I feel like this person is not very helpful. And I'm saying helpful because of the type of swords that are coming up, right? If it was the Ace of Swords, if it was the 4 of Swords, if it was the 6 of Swords, I would say this person's being helpful. When they're putting you in the 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords, they're not being helpful. So this may be somebody you've known for a long time or you really respect their opinion. You see them as somebody who's very wise. In fact, this could be a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or somebody that you just have a really strong soul bond with. And so they're telling you, no, focus, right? Because after the Chariot, they're telling you you're about to graduate here. Why would you go all the way over here? You'd have to start over. You'd have to start from scratch. You'd be an ace over here. It would be a seed where here you're already a tree. So it's putting you in the mentality of like, well, if I leave, maybe even I would lose my girlfriend or I would lose my family. My family would be really upset. Because again, Five of Swords is you can't do both. You can't. It's not like you can do both schools. This is a huge risk and a gamble you would take. And you're thinking, Four of Pentacles, what if I lose everything I have? What if I put in everything I've got and it still doesn't work? What if? So whoever this person is, they're adding to this anxiety, right? They're taking the 8 to the 9 of Swords. They're taking the 5 of Swords to the 6. Like they would tell you, well, you'd have to be very far away. We wouldn't see each other. There's just a lot here that's making this worse. Let's look at this Ace of Swords. I don't know that, because see, here's the thing. Hard work, all things that are beneficial require hard work, right? Being healthy requires hard work. Being financially stable requires discipline and hard work. Being anything that is good for you requires discipline and hard work. So the fact that this represents the epitome of discipline and hard work doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That this is easy also doesn't mean it's a good thing. Just letting you know. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. Okay. That was a lot, but hell, we'll take them. So we got the Four of Swords, 9 of Cups, the Star, 6 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, and the Fool. With the 2 of Wands. So I feel like mentally you've already made a decision. 2 of Wands is somebody who already knows which path they're going to take, because this is an Aries Mars card. Ace of Wands is the spark that makes the decision happen. 2 of Wands is making plans. So I feel like you already know what you want. So 4 of Swords could be taking, I can't talk today. You are digressing, sorry. From the 5, you're going down to the 4. So whatever swords have been kind of shoved into your mind, you're taking them out like, no, because you know what makes you happy. With the Star card here, you have a very high possibility. The fact that even the teachers and everybody's telling you this, you belong here. You know you have a very high possibility of becoming famous. 6 of Wands with the Star. You would not only become famous, I think that you would get maybe book deals or something like that. Like there's a really high possibility of some strong success here. But with the 9 of Pentacles, there's so much abundance as well, financial success. So I think you want to take a leap of faith with the Fool card. You're considering taking this leap of faith. Now, you are communicating this to some people and then not communicating it to others. And I'm saying this because it feels, I don't see the 7 of Swords here or the High Priestess, but I'm feeling strategy. So that's why I'm saying that. This feels strategic. Let's look at the 9 of Cups. Clarify 9 of Cups. We've got the 2 of Cups. Clarify the 9 of Cups. Okay, this one. There, see? I said it. Clarify 9 of Cups. And the Ace. Okay. There we go. There you are, Capricorn. You finally show up in your power. So I feel like after a lot of deliberation, a lot of debating with yourself mentally back and forth, a lot of anxiety, a lot of personal battles, you finally decide, yeah, it's like you get some sort of clarity maybe. Remember, the Ace of Swords is here, so clarity, and you're definitely stepping up. So you step into this energy of like, I'm committed to this. I'm committed to this school. This may stretch me beyond what I've currently ever been stretched, but I also don't want to stay stagnant, which feels that's what happened here. So again, 2 of Cups. I know what's good for me. I know what I want. I know where I belong. I know what fulfills me emotionally, gives me the most exhilarating feelings. You may not tell anybody except, like, you may, let's say there's this one professor that really, really wants you to go and they've moved hell, and high water to get you there. That's the person you'd say. You'd say, start preparing my spot. I'm not gonna let these people know. I'm just gonna slowly start, like you might start on the download training, whoever would be replacing you as captain of the football team, things like that. Like you are preparing things, but it might be next semester. It's not going to be immediate. You're going to be strategic about it. But 3 aces, Cap. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You've committed to this new path. And I think that you're doing it because look at this. Damn. You don't want to live with regrets. Even if you know that there's the possibility of it not working out, this possibility, whenever you're here, feels so small because this school is the type that's going to prepare you for every eventuality. They're going to put you on a level that not a lot of people can match. So it's almost like even if you didn't pass, the experience itself would put you on a level that surpasses anything you were at over here. And it's worth it, right? So you're committed. You're just like, fuck it. It might turn my whole world upside down. My family might be upset. They'll forgive me because they love me. I want to do this. This is where I feel emotionally, like you feel like your cup just runs over with emotion. You feel so much passion for this, so much excitement. So this is great. Let's see. Let's look at this Justice card. Clarify justice. Because this could be a contract that you're going to have to figure out a way to get out of at the school. Okay, we get the 3 of Swords, clarify justice. All right. So this was the 8 of Swords. This was what you thought you couldn't get out of. Maybe the scholarship had some rules about once you accept, you can't just stop in the middle or they'd sue you, something crazy like that. Hold on, let me drink some water. And not only that, but if your family also, everybody that you know went to this school, and now you're going to drop out and go to this school that they consider foreign, they consider, because it looks foreign, right? It doesn't look like, they're like, wow, you're betraying us for that? And you're just like, well, look, this is the way it plays out, right? I tried this. I tried doing your way, and I'm hurting myself. So if I don't do this, I'm going to regret this the rest of my life. And I don't think that's what you want. So although you may be upset with me, you might not talk to me for a little while, I think eventually we can work something out. Because this is what I want. And if you really love me, you're going to support me. Because this is what makes me happy. So I really do think you're going to have a conversation. You're going to come to some sort of agreement with the people, not only with the contract. Yes, there's going to be people's feelings hurt because this could be something really big. Like this could be a scholarship. Like I'm getting crazy shit. Okay, Capricorn, you know how you guys are high achievers. I feel as if maybe, let's put a really extreme situation here, okay? Let's say that your family comes from a small town, right? And the whole town got together and pulled money to pay for your school. So now this whole scholarship, it's almost like you owe it to somebody else. But you also know that you have it in you to pay them back. So you're like, this might seem like a betrayal now, but it won't be. Even if I have to spend the rest of my life paying you back, I won't let this be in vain. But I don't want to stay in a place that's really not meant for me. That's what I'm seeing here. So like, damn, this is intense, intense, intense. Hold on, let me get the oracle. I forgot what oracle cards I used yesterday for you guys. I think I used the animal spirit. That's the one I'm going to use. That's the one I'm feeling called to right now. What's the final advice for Capricorn? Yep. Oh, shit. Wow. See, I'm going to read these directly from the book because this is perfect for this scenario. If this is school, because that might be why it came to me, right? If this is the school scenario, this is perfect. Okay, let's read the hyena first. Well, these. I'm not really sure the correlation with the hyena, but we'll find out. Okay. The hyena says humor, wit, sarcasm. The hyena personality is a jokester and crowd pleaser. Ah, there we go. Crowd pleaser. People pleaser. But below the surface, there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. I wonder what those are. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? When in balance, charming, witty, fun to be around. When out of balance, scrappy, petty, suspicious. To bring into balance, sobriety. So basically, it's saying instead of pleasing other people and trying to just deflect from what you actually want, be serious. What is it that you actually want out of your life? Write it down. Let's look at the bat. The bat says darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Before emerging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible in the daylight hours. The bat is a master of the subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. In just a few hours, a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. When in balance, accepts, adapts, adjusts. When out of balance, refuses to let go, reminisces. To bring into balance, watch the sunrise. Dun, 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 dun. Like I said, time to let go. Let's look at the tiger. The tiger is about empowering yourself. Let's see. Tigers, lunar force, ease and darkness, feminine energy. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow the lunar force to soothe and heal our spirits. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened in the midnight hour, and the tiger takes advantage of these boons. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in the potent calm. There is nothing to fear in the stillness except the awakening of your own power. When in balance, passionate, strong, sensual. When out of balance, overstimulated. To bring into balance, trataka, candle gazing. So, stepping into your power. What's interesting to me is that these three cards are the moon, right? It's talking about moon forces, darkness. So it's literally about connecting to your emotions and what it is that you're maybe failing to acknowledge. Now, the lizard. Let's look at the lizard. Should I skip it? Here we go. Instinctual, sensitive to the subtle dreamer. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception. As if it has a sixth sense, the lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magic essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights in big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. When in balance, artistic, telepathic, spiritual. When out of balance, elusive, non-committal, flaky. To bring into balance, a creative project. So there you go. Ooh, hold on. If you are an artist, because that was I literally said that in the story. Connect to your art. What is your art guiding you to? Because your art may be putting into words what you are struggling to understand. If there's something inspiring you, like maybe you are constantly talking in your art or depicting freedom, freedom from restriction, going towards growth. If that's what your art speaks of, then that's what you truly want. And maybe that's what you're having struggle connecting with, okay? So connect to your truth, Capricorn, and speak it. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Make sure you comment below and react to the video.